All right, now that we've talked about the impact those data centers may have, we want to highlight the way the data powered in those hubs might be used, particularly when it comes to the world of journalism. The shuttering of legacy newspapers is nothing new, unfortunately. They've been facing financial hardship for years now, but what is new is someone reviving a dead newspaper with plagiarized articles from journalists who don't even live in this country through the use of artificial intelligence. That's exactly what appears to be happening with the Ashland Daily Tidings in Southern Oregon, according to our friends over at OPB. And we think this is worth your time. Ryan Hayes with Oregon's Public Broadcasting wrote this article titled "AI Slop is Already Invading Oregon's Local Journalism." In it, he explores the relatively new world of AI plagiarism, starting with the Tidings.
This story really started when I had some reporters come to me and say, "Hey, I saw this website. It looks like it's stealing my work and publishing it under someone else's name." So I, as an editor here, was like, well, I'm going to look into this and get this taken down, obviously. And as I started diving in, I just kept getting deeper and deeper, and the story got weirder and weirder. And what I found was that whoever's behind the Ashland Daily Tidings is taking stories from actual journalists in Oregon, not just Oregon Public Broadcasting, but everywhere, KGW, anywhere they can find stories, and spinning them through AI.
But Haas says it's not as simple as the platform taking other journalists' work word for word. Whoever is behind the resurrection of the Tidings added a layer of confusion, rewriting things slightly so it can't be traced back to the original article with a simple Google search. So who exactly is behind this AI zombie news source? The former owner of the Tidings, who still owns the trademark to the paper, tried to figure it out.
He told me that he had his lawyers reach out and research this very well-regarded national law firm, and they could not figure it out, and they believed it was coming from overseas. So they think some foreign company, some content mill or something overseas is like doing this, and there's just really no way to figure it out. I reached out to all of the staff members listed. I reached out to who they alleged the owners were. I reached out to the website and just could not figure out who was behind it or get someone to get back to me from the Ashland Daily Tidings.
Haas says this type of plagiarism can be dangerous, especially as AI becomes more prevalent and can really mislead readers.
I mean, I think a lot of people are sort of hearing about artificial intelligence now and all the benefits it has and the potential to improve your work. And this is just sort of someone clearly pursuing some type of scam and just using these tools for negative purposes. Readers in Oregon need reliable news, they need reliable information, and they may not know. Some of these websites are starting to crop up. I've seen several other examples of different AI type things, not stolen identities, not as extreme as this, but AI type websites coming up and pretending to be news sources and stuff like that. So I think it's very important for readers to understand who's producing their news and really look into it. Find folks you can trust who are journalists working here and putting out reliable news, because there's a lot of fake stuff on the internet.
Ryan and his team put together a list of who owns all the media outlets in the state of Oregon. To look at that, as well as much more on this AI story, you can find the full article on opb.org.